Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Kubeir. I'm an ICCRC licensed immigration consultant. This channel is all about Canadian immigration news, updates, things you should do, things you definitely should not do with regards to your Canadian immigration process. Ramanathan says, any new immigration changes will come for, especially that I heard female. Oh, okay, let me read this carefully again. Any new immigration changes will come for, especially for I heard female is the primary applicant for extra points, more experienced people apart from age with less experience. Really? What have you been reading? I would have said smoking, but anyways, what have you been reading? Where are you reading this kind of things from? Uh, all right. No, there is no gender bias as far as the application is concerned, and I do not see that happening at all, at least not in my anytime near future or even later at this point of time. As far as more experienced people getting, I don't know, there's a lot of confusion in reading that question, but more experienced people apart from younger with less experience. So if you are referring to more, if people who have more experience getting more points, or people who are younger but with less experience getting less points, if that is what you're asking, well, that is again another thing which we don't know at this point of time, because yes, there is expectation of changes in the year 2022 with the whole program once the new tier system of the knock code comes into place. And will IRCC go the direction of identifying specific occupations and then inviting them, or giving more points to people with more experience? I don't see the age ever being an issue, because any country would want younger people to come to their country. Any country would prefer that, and the reason for that is primarily one, because of the high fertility rate, because that way they can they can produce more children. More children would then would add to the population of that country. They are younger, so they have a longer duration of period of time for them to pay taxes. So they are definitely a better investment versus bringing a person. So who would you bring? Would you bring a 30-year-old? Would you bring a 50-year-old? 50, I'm 50, so I don't feel bad about it. I only have 10, 15 more years of work life left in terms of paying the taxes before I then start claiming for pensions and old age benefits, etc. Versus a 30-year-old person who will have nearly 30, 35 years of tax paying life left in that person. We're going with the average, so don't hold me on that one. So I think age younger would always be a preference for most countries who are inviting immigration, because it just makes more sense. As far as inviting with experience is concerned, experience points are already given to whatever the factors are. Therefore, the PNP programs play a huge part in it. For example, Saskatchewan gives you more points if you have more experience. You have 10 years of experience, you get more points. So in programs like Saskatchewan, the more experience you have, the better your profile is in comparison to a person who is slightly younger to you and has less experience. So there would always be different programs that would balance it out. But as far as female being the primary concern, that is like, oh, no, not happening. At this point of time, I don't see that happening. Gender bias is not something that Canada is going with anytime soon. For people who do not know, we do another live on Sundays. But on Sunday mornings, what we do is a non-immigration stuff. We do it every Sunday on Instagram. So if you're not on Instagram, then you should. That is the link. You should join us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. We do this every Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for joining in. Let's go through a couple of these things. TikTok, that's the link if you wish to. If you want to make an appointment, then that is the link. One-on-one for your application to see what we can do for you. And absolutely don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because this channel offers you all the great content which you just won't find anywhere else. At least that's what I think. Thank you so much for joining in. I shall see you next time. Until then, stay safe, take care.